It can be tough to save for a down payment, and most people don't want to spend all their savings just on a down payment when they also have closing costs, moving expenses, and then any other money you need for things like furnishing or moving into your new home. So I'm going to show you how you can get a loan with 0% down. And this isn't a gimmick. This is actually a major type of loan, and it's not down payment assistance. This is through a loan called USDA, and it doesn't involve any meat that I know of. But what it is, it's a loan for what are called rural properties. And before you think it's for farmland, it is not just for farmland. A USDA loan works on certain areas that have a population size below a certain amount. So I want to show you what a USDA loan looks like when you get 0% down. So you can Google USDA property eligibility to find the eligibility map. Now, something interesting to note about USDA, it's one of the 4 main types of loans. So we have conventional loans, FHA loans, VA loans for veterans, and USDA loans. Okay, so to qualify USDA, we need to make sure that the home is located in a USDA eligible area. And if you want to know more about USDA loans, I do have a video that walks through the loan requirements for USDA loans. Now, the map here, I will admit, kind of sucks. It's a little tough to use. And last I tried, you're not able to put in a zip code. Yeah, you need to put in an exact address. So instead, what I do is just use this little slider here. Now, you can see right away, USDA actually covers a lot of areas. On this map, anything in this kind of tan orange is ineligible. So most of the US is eligible for USDA. What I've found is most people can extend their commute by maybe 10 to 30 minutes. And I know 30 minutes gets on the high end to extend the commute, but if you're able to get into a home quicker and that's your goal, USDA allows you to do that. So we're gonna look in Dayton since that's where I am located. So let's zoom in here really quickly. Let's say that you are wanting to move to Dayton. You want to live in Dayton. Your job is in Dayton right here. Now, obviously, everything here in the orange is ineligible for USDA. Now, everything outside here is eligible. We could do 0% down in any single one of these cities. Okay. So what a lot of people will do around here is they might look at someplace like Tipp City. So they can't find a home in Dayton for 0% down, but any home up here in Tipp City qualifies for 0% down as long as you qualify for a USDA loan. Now, quick note before we go into the income limits here and the qualifications for USDA is that if you're looking for a helpful real estate agent or helpful loan officer, I have a link in the description for a referral program. We've helped thousands of people take the next step into connecting with a real estate agent or connecting with a loan officer to get their pre-approval started. So let's take a look here at Zillow really quickly. I'm going to look at Dayton and let's pull up a map. Wow, what took me to Daytona Beach, Florida? That is definitely not it. There's definitely more beaches there though. Okay, so plenty of homes in Dayton here. We want to look up here in Tipp City. All right. Now, something we need to know first before we look at some of these homes is USDA doesn't have a loan limit. Instead, they have an income limit that changes based on the county that you're in. So we're going to use this same web page here for USDA and go to income eligibility. Once you're here, we'll go ahead and pick the state and the county. Okay, then you're going to put in how many people are in the household. Let's say there are 2, no one under 18. We'll click next. And they make you put in your income. You can put in anything in here and it will show you the maximum for your county. I'm going to go ahead and click finish. Okay, so it says we don't meet the income limit. That's okay. I just want to know what the income limit is here. So we can see the maximum adjusted household income is $103,500. So we can't make more than that. If you make more than that, then you won't qualify for the USDA loan. So as long as you make under that, we can qualify USDA. Now from here, then I want to get a better idea of what home I could afford. So we're going to keep this in mind, 103,000. I'm going to go to my max purchase price calculator. What this does is it takes your scenario and it will help you find what an estimated maximum purchase price is, along with the monthly payment, closing costs, and walk you through all of the numbers there. So I'm going to go in here and do 0% down. And let's say that, let's say we make 50,000, and let's say we have a co-borrower that makes 50,000 as well. You can also enter any debts that you have here. And then it will show you a suggested maximum purchase price based on different risk levels. So 300,000 as a maximum purchase price is going to be based off of a conservative risk estimate. With USDA, you might be able to go up to something closer to a moderate risk, but conservative, I think, is where we're going to stay right now. 300,000 here. Okay, so now let's take a look then. Let's take a look in Tipp City. So we have this border here. Let's go up to, what did we say? 302. And take a look at what homes are here. Okay, so these may or may not be the style that you're looking for, but you have quite a few. There's a little bit of land. Trying to see if there's some interesting homes in here. So 300,000, this will get you a home in Tipp City. We could do 0% down on this. Let's see, we could do all these homes here, because they're in Tipp City, are going to qualify for 0% down, okay? Now, this may not be the ideal situation for you, having to change your commute. Maybe it's not the city that you want to live in, but this is kind of the compromise that USDA offers, is basically, instead of having to do 3% down on a conventional loan for a first-time homebuyer, 3.5% down on a FHA loan, you're able to do 0% down on these homes if you change your commute. Because if we look here, I'm going to pull this up in an incognito browser so it doesn't suggest places I've been. Let's see, Tipp City, directions to Dayton is 20 minutes. So basically the option that somebody may have in this situation is they put a down payment on a home in Dayton and are closer to where they want to live. Maybe that's an option that you want. But if you're saying, you know what, I am kind of strapped for cash, I have money, but I need to save that for something like the closing costs or moving costs or renovation costs or whatever, and I want to save that money so I don't have to put it on the down payment, you could look at moving outside a little bit further and going with 0% down. Now, it's important that you keep in mind when you do buy a home, no matter if it's a conventional loan or a USDA loan or whatever it is, that you still have closing costs with it. You're going to need to pay for an inspection and an appraisal and a title report, county fees, property, possibly property transfer taxes, escrow accounts, things like that. So keep that in mind. Get a quote from a loan officer when you're ready to take that next step. Okay, if you want to learn more about USDA loans, right over here, I go through all the details and the loan requirements for USDA.